Hey everyone, so I'm going to talk about my personal top 5 favorite tank mates for male betas. Now this of course is my own opinion. Of course you may have a different opinion, as everyone does. Now these are things that I have found to personally work for myself, and of course your experience may differ, depending on your beta's personality. Some are more aggressive than others. Alright, so number 5 would be Guppies. I know that sounds weird to most people, I would actually say Guppies. I've had many different tanks where I've had Guppies along with a beta, male beta, and I've had no issues with them. Now I would recommend at least a 10-gallon tank or even bigger to do that. Alright, number 4 I would say would be Plecostomus. Now I'm talking more about the bristlenose Plecostomus or the smaller Plecostomus. The reason for that is the big Plecostomus just get way too big and too messy. And then you need a giant tank to have them, at least a 55 for the big ones. Alright, so like the bristlenoses, can get away with it in like a 20-gallon tank, maybe even a bit smaller. And then of course they also help keep the algae down in the fish tank, and the betas usually do not bother them whatsoever, since the plecos are kind of a plated fish. So betas pretty much know better than to try and mess with one of the plecos. Alright, number 3 would be koi cats. Now these again are somewhat armored, somewhat plated, so to speak, and they are good for cleaning up the bottom of the tank. They'll help keep uneaten food off the bottom of the tank. They'll eat a little bit of algae, but not much. That's more if it's on the bottom of the tank again. Anything. They're very active little guys. They're very fun to watch. You can get them in many different color varieties. Again, very cool. And usually betas not bother them. And if your beta does try to, they are usually too fast for the beta to catch. And again, I would recommend at least a 10-gallon tank. Even bigger would be better for them. Number 2, I would say would be Wright Snails. These are one of my favorite algae eaters, if not my favorite algae eater. Again, they will keep your tank nice and clean. Again, you can get many different types of varieties of them. That many of them look very cool. One of my personal favorite are the horned or the thorned Canary snails. Since they have pretty much horns or thorns coming out of their shells, they look very cool. These guys do not get very big. Usually only a bit over an inch big. And it usually takes them quite some time. And then 2, unlike most snails, their eggs will not hatch in fresh water, so you will not end up with a bazillion snails. And again, they will eat the algae in the tank and help keep your tank looking nicer and cleaner. For this, you can have like a 2.5-gallon tank or bigger. And then number 1, I would say would be ghost shrimp. These guys are awesome. They will help eat some algae, but they'll mostly be bomb feeders. They will eat, again, uneaten food that your beta does not get, so they'll help keep the tank a bit cleaner. They are very cheap. They're usually somewhere around 50 cents each. They're very cool looking, since they are almost see-through, so you can even sometimes see the food going through them. Very cool. Now, even if your beta does eat them, which some betas will, and then it provides food for your beta, of course. And 2, again, you didn't spend much money on them, so that is not really an issue. Not that money should be an issue anyway. But anyway, yes, that would be my number 1 recommendation. They're just very cool looking, and then again, they're pretty active little boogers, and kind of provides a bit more entertainment than just your beta in the tank. Alright, so that's my personal top 5 favorite tank mates. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Goodbye.